Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today, I decided to take out a mech that I had not played in quite a while, and that's because, well, recently in the May patch there were some changes to the clan medium lasers, so I thought I will take out the mech best suited to test these changes, and this, my friends, is the medium laser bolting champion of the game, the 50-ton clan Omnimech, the Nova, and this variant is the Nova Prime, which is known for having a shitload of medium lasers in the arms. And I'm actually running this set of 8 quirks because it's quirked for medium lasers. That means I'm keeping all the Omnipods, I am not switching the Omnipods around. And if you're wondering in the May patch what happened to the medium lasers, you can look at the image here, and you can see the damage has been reduced by half a point from 6.5 to 6, but to help with that nerf, the heat has been reduced by 0.7 from 5.5 to 4.8, and the burn duration by just a bit from 1.15 seconds to 1.05 seconds. And in case you're wondering why there were these changes, well, Clan Laser Vomit is really strong. There's no getting around it. Heavy large lasers and medium lasers especially, people tend to bolt 2 heavy larges and 6 medium lasers, so this firstly reduces the alpha by a bit, so that isn't so hurting. You may say, oh, that's not a big deal, 6 medium lasers only reduces damage by 3. That is true, but one of the other hidden reasons, hidden because most people don't realize it, is the change in the duration. It makes the mech desync its medium lasers from the heavy large lasers better, so, well, making it a bit challenging to use, weakening Clan Laser Vomit a bit, but it does benefit from sustained DPS, that means doing damage over a longer period of time, so that's pretty nice. Less alpha instantly mech dies kind of stuff. So anyway, let's get down to Mech Lab. So like I said, this is the original Nova with the Prime variants, running the set of 8 quirks, and I am running 6 medium lasers per arm. There's 12 medium lasers firing 6/6. You fire 12, it's always a bad idea. Total of 18 double heat sinks, and that's it. Simple build. Weapons are in the arms, but in case you're wondering, the quirks are pretty nice, suiting the medium lasers. So if you look at the quirks here, it gets an energy heat reduction of 5%, and medium laser heat another 7.5. So with the medium lasers, you generate 12.5% less heat before quirks, and the laser duration for medium lasers is reduced by 10%, so the burn time is 10% shorter, which is always useful. The weapons are all in the arms, but the arms get a bit of armor boost, only 5 points, which, well, I wish there were more, but I guess it's enough. And all the components, the side torso, the center torso, the arms, the legs, all get some structure, and that's good because overheat damage is going to eat you up. And with this mech, you can overheat quite a bit, so you get overheat damage reduction of minus 15%. And you'll see in the quirks later, the skill tree has changed a bit, I'll highlight it soon. So we get additional overheat damage, but the base quirk is 15%. So talking about the skills, skill tree has changed a bit during the May patch. If you look at the jump jet tree, shock absorbance is here, but vectoring is gone, because vectoring has been known to be exploited to cause animation jankiness, resulting in hitboxes being, well, shitted around, and, well, it's really hard to hit people who are breakdancing, exploiting the vectoring skill tree. So Quadrant was able to work together with PGI to get it removed. So the vectoring skill tree is gone, and what replaces the vectoring skill tree is overheat damage, and that's under survival. Each node gives you 4% overheat damage reduction. I'm taking 5 for a total of 20%. Combined with the quirks, that means this mech reduces heat by 20 plus 15, that's 35% damage reduction from overheating. Still don't overheat if you don't want to, but with the structure quirks, I mean, overall overheat damage quirk and the overheat damage skills, you can afford to overheat a bit. So yeah, because basically just trading structure for damage. And talking about damage, going on to the firepower tree, not going for cooldown. If you have a lot of lasers, you don't need cooldown, you're gonna be heat capped anyway, but full range, full heat gen, and all 4 laser duration nodes. That gives me 15% additional range for a total of 460 meters for the medium lasers. Heat reduction of 8.5, that gives it about 20.9% reduction in heat, combining skills and quirks for the medium lasers. That's pretty darn sweet. The laser duration of 10% reduction is here. Combining with the other 10% from the quirks, that's 20% laser duration. So not too bad, and considering you have jump jets, you can pop that, fire 6, and then drop back into cover. Firing lasers is not optimal when you jump, but sometimes the lack of return fire, or rather return damage they do hit you, is good, even though you don't do full burns on them. Anyway, on to structure. Like I said, for structure other than overheat damage, full skeletal and full armor. That gives you quite a bit of bonus, 35% structure, that boosts the base structure plus the quirks, and that absorbs heat damage. I like structure too, because it absorbs heat damage, and I overheat quite a lot if you ever watch my videos. Armor boost of 20% is sweet, makes you a bit more survivable. For jump jets, because this you can pop tut, 5 nodes of lift speed and 5 nodes of heat shielding. Gives in 15% initial jump thrust, good for pop tutting. And if you're gonna jump around, 60% reduction in heat from jumping is useful. Excuse me while I cough. I am only human. And excuse me. Moving on to operations, we have Cool Run. 5 nodes of Cool Run for 10% additional heat dissipation and 15% from heat capacity increase with heat containment nodes. Always useful. Seismic is useful, but I don't have enough skill points, so I'm not getting it. I can live without it. 1 node of radar deprivation, as I always take for the audio blip blip and the visual flash in the cockpit to know that somebody targeted you and lost its lock. And finally, to auxiliary, in fact, sorry, I forgot to mention, I have advanced zoom. Not ideal with ER medium lasers, but sometimes I want to see things far away. It helps. You know, I'm getting old. I'm almost 50 by the way. Anyway, back to auxiliary 3. 10 SPs for 2 consumables, or rather 3 additional consumables up. So that's a total of 4 consumables, range boost and duration boost for the UAV, and 2 enhanced cool shots with the cool shot cooldown. And that means with 4 consumable slots, I tend to run 1 UAV, 1 strike, and 2 cool shots. Pretty multi-purpose. And that's it. So that's it for the ER medium laser bolting. I almost said Blackhawk. That's the inner sphere designation, but this is the Nova Prime. So the 12 ER medium laser bolting Nova Prime. In short, with the tweaks, it's really sweet to play, and with the sustained fire from the ER medium lasers, you can do quite a lot. And yeah, so anyway, actions speak louder than words, so let's get down to the gameplay, and I'll show you this in action. Let's go! For the first showcase match, it's a match on Vitric, and being a shortish range mech with 460 meters, that's not too short but not too long either. I opted to stay low, and that's because there's lots of cover below, so I'm just gonna hang around and wait for people to come, and then I'll just blast them in the face with lasers.
New target acquired.
So first contact is an Annihilator, and there's one assault here. It's a Battlemaster. Psycav with 7 medium lasers, medium pulse.
Artillery strike activated.
Charlie 4 Remlo. Shitloads. Yeah, lots coming on the left side. Most of the time they come on the left
New
side.
target acquired.
But let's look at the minimap, team is there. Strike is down doing a bit of damage. Here they come. If you look at my paper doll, my right torso is open, the rear. There's probably a bit of rear hit drag. I noticed it's a bit of rear drag more often recently. That means hit from the front but registers on the rear. Do you have that problem? I don't think I over-twisted.
Target acquired.
But anyway, with arm weapons, I'm gonna hit up a bit since they're already at short range. The gargoyle is about 350 meters. Got a light in delta too. Yeah, one wolf out in the rear. Or maybe the wolf out hit me in the rear. That's why my rear is open, my right
New
torso.
target acquired.
One thing about play on Oceanic ping of about 250 meters or so, 250 ping or so. Sometimes I get hit and there's no audio or visual cue, only my paper doll updating. Very common actually, Oceanic problems. But anyway, back to the match.
Target acquired.
That was probably the Wolfhound. Anyway, no point panicking. The
New
ramp
target acquired.
is cover between me and him. 3-3, we're even now.
New target acquired.
Hotel's coming. One gargoyle being very brave, trying to rush up. There are 4 of us here, my friend.
New target
Yep,
acquired.
lazy boy gets liar.
Heat level critical.
Overcommitting in
shutdown.
his gargoyle. One storm crew.
Heat level critical. Override.
Yep,
shutdown.
laser vomit duel.
Heat sink destroyed.
74. Crowler
New
behind
target
us.
acquired.
Yep, kind of overheating here.
Annihilator down below.
New target
Gotta manage your
acquired.
heat carefully.
Target spotted.
With the 6 medium lasers, even
Right
though the
torso,
new medium lasers
Annihilator.
generate a bit less heat, when you Alpha 6,
New target
it's still hot.
acquired.
And should you accidentally trigger ghost
Charlie
heat,
2 as a target, watch out.
it's almost instant death. Oh, anyway, here's an archer.
Archer right torso.
Yep, right torso open.
Heat level critical.
One thing about this Nova, the convergence is pretty bad. Arms are pretty wide,
Incoming Missile.
and the arms are low.
Warning incoming missile.
Missiles everywhere. I don't like to run EMS, I rather have the tonnage for heat sinks or something. I believe in
Center
cover.
torso.
Level critical.
Hard cover is the best anti-missile system. Rear's open, so occasionally I put back to wall. But this is kind of risky. Yeah, but I got him.
New target.
Solo kill.
acquired.
Enemies
Trail,
pushing
trail.
from India. Crowd side torso open.
One thing about Crusaders, they
Target
tend to just
destroyed.
rush in like that.
Heat level
Ooh, thank
critical.
you.
7-7.
Archer right
Override
torso.
shut down.
Let
They
him come
get-
up, let him come up.
They get the damage, these
New
kind of
target
strategies by
acquired.
Crusaders, which kind of positively
Orion.
reinforces them, but they're just throwing a mech away. Juliet's Cord,
Target spotted.
half a Stormcrow.
Heat
Sun
level
Spider.
critical.
Gotta play
Target
carefully.
acquired.
Kind of cook myself quite a
Sun
bit.
Spider right torso.
New target
7-8.
acquired.
So it's still pretty close.
Heat level critical.
I remember that Archer has what, right torso
New
open?
target
Yep, I'm right.
acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Like I said in my previous
here.
videos,
Oh,
always
New
try to
target
remember what.
acquired.
Ah, look at that, low
Critical.
arms. As I was saying, what is damage? Try to remember like Archer right torso, something like this. Anyway, time to reposition. 7-9, we're not doing
Multiple
well.
mechs underneath. C3.
Target acquired.
I would like to think of doing decent damage, despite the lasers hitting the ground pretty often.
Unless they go around either.
Here they come.
New
Yep, there's
target
one.
Acquired.
Armored Yokai goes up,
Target destroyed.
and he goes down.
Wait,
Was he XL? Maybe LFE. I don't know. Anyway, he's
just cover
dead.
my back. I cover yours.
Yeah, I'm trying to repeat them to you, in case you haven't noticed.
You Vole Grace, can't pronounce it.
Foxtrot right torso.
Good
Archer.
comms. Good comms by
Target
him.
acquired. Target
Ooh, look.
destroyed.
Garage goes down. Here's the Stormcrow.
Wait,
As I was saying, that Dire is good comms. Communicating with me. He stands further up where there's a lot of space. He has range.
I'm glad, so I am be careful now.
So I
Target
move up.
acquired.
Yeah, you don't need to move.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Yep, turning it around. 10-9. He doesn't need to move. He just stays there and shoots stuff. As we run around and hit and run kind of stuff.
Target
up top.
acquired.
Drop it down.
Oh, the archer dropped.
Target spotted. Yeah, I'm going for him.
Okay, at 10-9, half an archer, CT open,
MRM boat.
and I have armor. It's time to end the game.
Target
back.
destroyed.
Aww.
Nice.
Javelin steals my kill. Javelin was
Teamwork.
mine. But never
He's
mind.
the one that won your last game.
11-9?
Warning incoming missile.
Oh,
Last
missiles.
one's a lone boat.
Last one's a learn boat.
Possibly, yep,
One's
Delta
alive.
3.
Acquired.
There he
Got
is.
it.
Joy. Lerms aren't particularly strong in the game nowadays, especially at tier
Roll into
1.
him.
By using cover,
Down the lower above.
He's down below.
yeah,
I can approach
Yeah,
him from the
Delta
left
three.
side.
he's gonna be in
from the
trouble.
echo line. Okay, go left side, echo 3.
There he is.
He's covered.
He's trying to keep range, but too bad.
Nice.
Blow off his torsos. And that's it.
Sorry we talked to you, man.
Yeah, it's okay. Good comms.
Never.
Straight to the point.
And with that, it's a glorious victory.
Love you.
847 damage, 4 kills, 3 KMDDs, 2 of them solo, and a very sweet match score of 628. And now we move on to the forest-infested map of Emerald Vale. And with 460 meters, which is normally pretty decent, Emerald is a different challenge. Other than managing the choke points, which is what I'm going to do, it's a bold design. Basically, lots of high ground on the edges, and lots of blue laser snipers tend to hang around there. And that will pose a problem for me.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
So one contact there on the left side, Echo Tree, as a Shadow Cat. Keeping the slots company while I use this ridge on my left. This ridge
Target spotted.
is pretty nice.
Artillery strike online.
High enough for me to jump. And since I have jump jets, it's a great place to go if you have jump jets. If you don't, just manage your choke points. So that's EM Wave with the Shadow Cat.
New target
Spotted.
acquired.
Oh, I accidentally
Target
dropped down.
spotted.
Back to the top. Not taking fire, but there's one target there. It's a bushwhacker.
Heat level critical.
Dual Rec 5. He's just standing there.
Heat
EM
level
wave in the
critical.
Shadowcat has gone down. Oh! Oh no! It's a tactical shutdown. Not taking any fire back in return. That's nice.
New target acquired.
Cut across to Echo 4. Well, we have the advantage. Small as it is.
Yeah, it's a 2 mech advantage still.
Acquired.
Okay. Banshee, Arctic Wolves moving in. Oh, one gargoyle there. Takes 12 ER mediums into the CT.
UAV
Goes up. Gives me better ideas of where they are.
Fuel at 0%. New
Oh, it's an
target
aggressive team.
acquired.
Echo CT.
Banshee holding the center. Dire pushing left.
Artillery
Commando running in and out. Another gargoyle. Oh, this looks like a positively effective team. Aggression wins. The problem in the game is most people just hide in the rear.
A bit of help with the Hellbringer, please.
Afraid of taking damage, you just stand behind buildings, doing nothing until they're surrounded and chopped to bits.
heat level critical.
Yeah, situations like this gotta manage the heat. In the previous Vitric match, I didn't manage my heat well.
Destroyed. Artillery strike online. New target acquired.
Take Echo 3, 2 heavies. And with the score at 4-0, it's more or less won. Enemy is falling back. They are badly hurt. They walked straight into our firing line and we pushed them hard.
I got the gargoyle for free and I got fucking
New
Aggression
target
always wins.
acquired.
bad.
This Marauder, he knows he's screwed.
Gargoyles are walking CT. Hitboxes are terrible.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Target
Yep.
destroyed.
Down goes Ken Harkin. Nice Brawl
Just takes
Marauder.
practice.
Nice Brawl Marauder anyway. This guy's caught. He goes
I
down.
can actually
New target acquired.
One scatter shot. I like this scatter shot post nerf. Not overly powerful.
Shutdown.
Yeah, my torso squad.
Damage.
Just volley back a bit.
Destroyed. New target acquired.
No point tanking for the whole team while the assaults are behind.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Laser Vomit Marauder. Alright. Can I get the kill?
Heat level critical.
Nope.
Override shutdown.
Colossus gets the kill.
New target.
7-4. Enemy is trying to make a comeback. Oh, suddenly a blackjack. Oh, gotta protect my right torso.
Target spotted.
If you're not firing and you're taking damage, it's fine, just twist it. And just either move to a new position or advance. Scatter shot, die! Yeah, I got him.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
So now just a matter of trying to secure the kills.
Spotted.
Yep, India.
Critical. Target destroyed. New target
Okay.
acquired.
Can I get this blackjack?
Critical.
Managed to flank him.
Warhammer Echo too high.
Target
Ah.
destroyed.
I have a chain fire group
New target
in case I'm
acquired.
overheating and I want to try to get the kill. I don't normally fire it.
Target spotted.
Group fire is always better than chain fire. But like in that last guy earlier, I wanted the kill. Problem with chain fire is that you're staring at the enemy, doing minimal damage and spreading all over the place. An experienced foe will just twist, take your chain fire and just blap you. Too much face time, simply put. But anyway, last few, or the last one. It's a fresh Warhammer 2C. Interesting build, 4 heavy large lasers, 3 R mediums. Pretty deadly if you know how to play it. Not sure of this guy's skill level. But either way, he's screwed.
25%.
Target spotted.
Harassed by light, being lurmed, and big boys like me are here.
Critical. Override shutdown.
Don't really want to blow up. These guys can have the kill.
Override engage.
But I would still want the kill.
Heat level
I think I can
critical.
get it. No, Akikan steals it. And that's it. Victory is ours. So that was a very nice aggressive team. Most teams just too passive. But anyway, a victory, 12-4, technically a stop. And 869 damage, 2 kills, 2 KMDDs, 12 components, very decent. And a super decent match score of 604. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the ER medium laser bolting Nova Prime. What was good is now gooder with the changes to the ER medium laser. Very sweet. But until next time guys, and hope you enjoyed this video, stay salt free and I'll see you on the battlefield. Bye.